It starts every morning at 5 o'clock. I read the real New York Times from cover to cover. Every turn of the page is a surprise. It could be painful, hopeful, beautiful, disgusting. I love the feel of newsprint. I love the way the ink gets applied. I like that it's translucent one moment, opaque the next. To me, it's alive. I'm Rich Silverstein, and this project represents a collision between my personal and professional life. From being a graphic designer, to being an art director in magazine editorial, to becoming a creative director in advertising. For as long as I can remember, I've been connected to the news.
Kennedy.
That day that Walter Cronkite cried on camera that JFK was shot, it's like, bam, nothing's been the same since. This project started Wednesday, September 25th, 2019.
An official impeachment inquiry.
I started collecting the full-width banners of the New York Times. That's a full-width banner. You can't miss it, right? Then I searched for just one word or a phrase that was relevant to the story and blew me away. Type speaks to me. It has a sound. Then came the deliberate act of hand-ripping the newsprint to isolate the word so I could blow it up for maximum impact. "85 days later, this project was over. Until it wasn't. Black Lives Matter. The election of President Biden.
Joe Biden will win.
The storming of the Capitol.
Protesters overcome the police.
And the second impeachment.
No one is above the law.
And then during the pandemic, I come across this paragraph that just sums up the Trump era perfectly. He confuses a hypersonic missile with the name of a toothbrush. And that's all I needed for the title of this show. I read the news today, oh boy, which is kind of the way I feel every morning, like I can't believe what I'm reading. I'd like to thank the talented people of the New York Times, the not-so-failing New York Times, Mr. Trump. Thank God they exist, and thank God I get to read it every morning.